Okay.
Did I fake an entire phone call of you in prison from your account, doxing this girl who at this point no one had any idea existed except you? No, Gypsy, you're guilty!
I just want to put it out there for anybody in the movement. You don't like me? You don't like what I'm doing? Meet me somewhere, motherfucker.
What's up, boys? It's your boy again, back at it again with part 2. I'm using my old headset for this one, so I don't know if it sounds good, I don't know if it sounds bad, I don't know if it's too loud, I don't know if it's too quiet, but fuck it, boys, it's the OG headset, amazing. I thought that making one video on the Gypsy would be enough. However, it has come to my attention that Gypsy's entire existence is a huge contradiction, and I'm going to show you why. So first off, I'm going to start with Gypsy's response to my video, and here we have his written response right here. I'm going to read it all to you. Hey guys, Gypsy here. I am aware of the video that was made with the same lies I have talked about from the moment it started. Explain to the best of my ability. This guy can't fucking type. Explain to the best of my abilities that it's simply not true. I've provided screenshots and forwarded messages, addressed it all I can. There really isn't much more for me to say. None of these things being said about me are true in any way. These ridiculous allegations are nothing more than jealous people trying to discredit my character, out of envy, jealousy, and their own pride. I assure you all that I am in very good spirits. The show will go on. I hope you are all having a new year. God bless you all. Power. It's the usual and just completely denies it all. Doesn't explain why, doesn't explain how, just denies it all start to finish and hopes that everyone follows along with it. So what I've done is I've took all this evidence that Gypsy has provided to prove that he's innocent, and we're going to break it down, boys. We're going to break it down. As you can see here, all these messages that Gypsy has provided for evidence actually do forward from the same account that was sending the 14-year-old girl messages about meeting up. So right off the bat, he's already confirmed that this is his account, at Gypsy Crusader with 2 Ys. The exact same account from the first video. Huh. So the proof that's proving all of this is fake comes from the exact same account that the messages were forwarded from where he was flirting with underage girls. It comes from the same account. Holy shit. So one of the screenshots from Gypsy here is between a girl and Gypsy, where the girl tells him that she usually tells people that she's 12 or 45. He asks the girl to tell everyone that she lied about her age, then I assume the girl had some sort of flashback to their Joker and Harley sex suit roleplay, because she, out of nowhere, for some reason says, I want to kill you. Now, I have no fucking idea what that screenshot was meant to prove or show at all, but, let's move on. Here's a screenshot of a conversation between a girl and who I assume is supposed to be Gypsy. A completely cropped screenshot that doesn't show anything at all. You can't see the username, you can't see the forwarded messages, there's nothing, it's just a cropped conversation on Telegram. This could be between absolutely fucking anyone. Anyone could have made this. So this is the proof that Gypsy has provided to show that he's innocent. Do you notice how Gypsy asks, why did you say you were underage though? So, Gypsy, I think you might have sent the wrong screenshot here, because that's kind of admission. You asking the girl, after you'd been texting back and forth for a couple weeks, why did you tell me you were underage? Gypsy, that means that you'd been texting this girl thinking that she was underage. Whether she was underage or not, it still shows that you thought the girl was underage and then kept texting her. What the fuck? Gypsy, your evidence is shit. Your evidence is shit. We're 2 screenshots in. This is terrible. So like I provided in the first video, where is the girl's username? Where are the forwarded messages? It's just a blank screenshot of a conversation between 2 completely random people, whether it's Gypsy and a girl or not. It could be anyone. And if it is a conversation between Gypsy and a girl, that shows that Gypsy was texting this girl while thinking that she was underage and then confronts her for lying about being underage. Gypsy, remember this girl told you she was 14 or 15 or 16 and then you texted her for multiple weeks? Gypsy, that's still you texting an underage girl, or what you thought to be an underage girl. This doesn't prove anything. Another piece of Gypsy's unexposing is a screenshot of himself typing in his chat that some girl is 23 years old. Just talking about some girl. What girl? He doesn't say. From what conversation? He doesn't say. Just that some girl is 23. Gypsy, this is fucking terrible. So well done, Gypsy. You are a free man. All the video proof, all the text, all the forwarded messages, everything from the first video, you completely dismissed it, Gypsy, because of a cropped conversation and some girl is 23. Gypsy also sent a screenshot of someone joining his chat saying, "Hey, can I get a mod? Is there anybody you guys know named Lucy?" And then it's a forwarded message from this account named Lucy saying, "I was just asking if he made a new Insta account because he tried to follow me, and should I act like a 16-year-old to see if he'll do it again even when he has a fiance?" Because someone forwarded a message from a completely unknown account into your chat saying, "Should we set up Gypsy thinking that I'm underage?" That doesn't disprove the fact that you've been confirmed to be sexually speaking and grooming multiple underage girls, Gypsy. It doesn't take from that at all. If I grab a brick and throw it at this fucking window right here, okay? And then someone calls me and says, "I'm gonna fake that you just threw a brick at the window." That doesn't take away from the fact that I just fucking threw a brick at the window, you dumb And that's it. So, thank you, Gypsy Crusader. So, Gypsy's inner circle of little rats have taken a screenshot from the first video that I posted on YouTube with a screenshot of the false warrant that I completely debunked in the first video, essentially saying that it's real and that I was arrested for that reason. Doesn't mention the fact that the entire investigation was dropped within days. Doesn't mention the fact that the warrant was built upon completely anonymous information. Doesn't mention anything that I mentioned for 40 minutes in my first video. Gypsy's been talking about my first video in his chat, so Gypsy knows about all this paperwork. He knows about this screenshot. He's fine with it being sent around under a different context. Why is that? If Gypsy is willing to go out of his way to take something from my first video that everyone who's watched my first video knows was complete bullshit. If Gypsy's willing to take something from my first video and drag it completely out of context and send it without the context, what else is he going to lie about? Here we have another text post of Gypsy or his admins claiming that the proof is entirely faked because Gypsy hasn't been arrested yet. If someone would like to take all of this undeniable evidence of Gypsy grooming young girls to the police, but I'm not doing it, boys, because I'm dealing with my own legal shit right now, okay? The police can deal with it on their end. That's not my fucking job, okay? And if there is any feds watching, which I'm sure there is, do your fucking job! Do your fucking job! The point of my first video was simply to make all of this public. This isn't me coming up with all this proof out of nowhere. There's been pages on Telegram and all kinds of shit archiving all of this for years. I'm just the first guy who's came out and put it all in one piece so no one's confused. At the bottom of the same post, he says that mine and Mr. Weenie's arrests would be the cherry on top. And so in response to me telling him to cope, he says that the knock is coming. Ooh. See, is this your admin threatening to me because I'd proven you was a file? They'll come, kick my door in, take my shit. I'll get my shit back after a few days. Though Gypsy, whether you me or not, that's not going to change the fact that now everyone online knows that you're a predator. Now there is public, irrefutable evidence. Then the post goes on to say that an argument can be made that I'm a federal agent because I never explained my charges outside of being arrested, quote unquote. There is a whole 40 fucking minute video. How does he have internet access again? Well, listen, I have a computer in front of me, a screen. How is he not locked up in a mental institution like the other autistic kid who simply hacked Rockstar? First off, because I didn't hack Rockstar, and there's literal terrorists who aren't in mental institutions. So, are you trying to make an argument that I should be in a mental institution because I made racist jokes? It's There's nothing else I can say to this. That's the most autistic shit I've ever read in my life. The page that Gypsy posted to defend himself has a video with the screenshot of my false warrant in it out of context. The same thing from before. And now the uploader of the video, whether it's Gypsy or Gypsy's admin, pins a comment of himself saying, "Should I expose more of TJ's scams? Should we interview the 12-year-old who was sleeping with TJ when he was an adult?" Yes! Yes, you should! 100%! Because that's some serious shit! It's enough for me to get put in a cell for years and completely taken off the internet, legally and publicly. This is enough for all my videos to mean nothing. Be taken off of the internet, taken out of society. When you see this video, I want your first response to explain where this 12-year-old has gone. So Gypsy's response to being proven to be a is to take a fully debunked warrant out of context and to instead call me a So, you claim that everything's just completely faked, so let's just run through some things. Is this not Gypsy?
You know, I don't know if you just want to fuck me. If you just want to fuck me, that's fine.
Wow, no makeup? Or makeup? How old are you?
15.
Oh, wow, look at you. You're very cute young girl. Look good for you. Why not?
That's only for Harley Quinn.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's have it. Turn around.
I don't know.
Are you going to do it or not?
I don't know.
Well, you're whores, aren't you? Alright, you fucking
Is this not his voice?
Yo, dude, Soggy, it's Paul, man. Listen, I am in jail. My fiance is taking care of things for me. I need you to give her the information. Alright, please do this for me. I'm asking you as a friend. Alright, because these people are trying to slander me, and it's fucking ridiculous. And you were there. You saw everything, the whole conversation. You are the one who put me in contact with her. So I would appreciate it if you gave my fiance the information, alright? Because it's important. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. Please help us out.
These not his accounts? Do these messages not forward directly from him? Don't just say, it's all fake. When it's not. The only way this is humanly possible to be faked is if I stole your phone out your pocket, cut your face off, wore your face, perfected your voice, and then I just pretended to be you for 3 years, and it just makes no sense. If we take the girls' ages out of the entire situation and out of the entire context, which we can't because Gypsy would literally have conversations with the girls about their days at school and why boys don't flirt with them at school. Gypsy knew these girls were at school, and the forwarded messages are right there in the first video. You can't deny that at least one of the underage girls that Gypsy was speaking to went to school, and he fully knew. Take the girls' ages out of the entire context, out of the entire conversation. What about the part where he threatens to drag people out of their houses for not liking him?
So I just want to put it out there for anybody in the movement. You don't like me? You don't like what I'm doing? Meet me somewhere, motherfucker. You meet me somewhere, and we will have it out. I won't dox you. I'll just come to your house, pull you out of your house, and kick your ass right on your front lawn. I'll just do it. I'm that, because that's the way I am. People think I won't do it. I will do it.
Someone says, oh, I just don't like your videos, my dude. I'm not gonna say, you drag you out your house and lawn, you bag piece of And I don't do that because I have impulse control. Not only that, I am not an animal. What about the part where he told a girl that he wants her to stab him to death after he impregnates her? This girl was underage or not, which is confirmed. Why isn't anyone discussing this part? Why isn't anyone mentioning the fact that this man who everyone sees as a beacon of hope against degeneracy is out here telling young girls, whether underage or not, to stab him to death after he impregnates them? Here they are saying that I'm a federal agent, but are they just going to forget the video where Gypsy's dad openly tells FBI agents who are looking for Gypsy that he used to work for the FBI?
Miller.
Not, sir. I'm his mom.
Okay, it's the police department. We need to speak to him. It's actually we're with the FBI, ma'am.
Oh, FBI. All right. Well, he'll be there tomorrow at about 12 o'clock if you...
Is this Paul?
No, I'm his father.
Speak to Paul.
Okay, I can arrange that. Definitely get him in touch with you.
Okay.
I worked with the FBI a couple of times before out of the Newark office.
Okay. All right.
It's confirmed that at one point his dad worked for the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and they're calling me a federal agent. If the entire Instagram girl situation is fake, Gypsy, then explain the prison phone call. Did I break into prison and hold a gun to your head and say, hey, pretend that you're doxing this young girl who you just so happened to text a few weeks ago on Instagram before you got put in prison? No, Gypsy, that didn't happen. Did I fake an entire phone call of you in prison from your account, doxing this girl who at this point no one had any idea existed except you? No, Gypsy, you're guilty. So now that I've shit on the chest of his response and proof, let's move on to the big thing, guys. The big nuclear bomb. After a week of responses and opinions and research, I've come to the conclusion that Gypsy Crusader has used some sort of a tarot card voodoo curse on everyone to believe that he's some sort of a white man. Some of you Gypsy fans, this might be a huge shock. I know, I totally get it. Before I go on with this, I would like to advise the UK government that this is not I'm committing. I'm not a by the way. This is simply me stating facts. First off, we have Gypsy's dad's DNA test. Let's break this down, boys. Let's break this shit down. First off, we have 37% Turkish, 14% Northern Indian, 14% Southern Indian, 9% the Balkans, 9% Greek and Albanian, 8% Spain, 4% Middle East, 2% Southern Italy, 2% Central Asia South, and 1% Iran/Persian. So as you can see, he's very much not a white man, but for some reason people think that he is. And that's because he claims he is. Now, I've got quite a good eye. So, judging by the hair and the handsome squid-like facial structure, I can clearly see this, but I guess he's misled so many people into thinking that he is a white man. Would also like to clarify for legal purposes that no, I'm not attacking... fuck! Also, like to clarify for legal purposes that I am not attacking Gypsy for his skin or being brown, which he is. I am simply stating a fact and proving that he has misled the world and his fans into thinking that he's something that he's not. So what's going on here? Is this some sort of a gypsy curse? Some sort of illness? Some voodoo curse that he's put on everyone to not see reality? What's going on here? We're going to get into it, and we're going to hopefully try to figure this out. So, first off, his Wikipedia page says that his father is Romani and that his mother is Mexican. His Wikipedia page! It says it right there! Here is Gypsy and his Mexican mom. Here's some pictures of him and his family pictured at a wedding. I don't know about you guys, but this is not a visual representation of a white man or a white family. Legal purposes, that's a fact. Here's a clip of Gypsy on omegle saying, white. A guy responds, you're not white. Gypsy says, okay, and skips and sits in silence like a little bitch.
Horrible savages. No.
No, you're not white.
Okay.
This clip right here, it almost reminds me of the fucking dog whimper. You guys remember the dog whimper from the other video?
Want to fly out 13-year-old girls.
Here is a clip of Gypsy immediately skipping when called a gypsy and a Mexican.
Back of my head.
No way.
No way what?
Wait a minute, bro. Hold on.
What is
Okay.
wrapped around your head?
Listen, I need your opinion, bro. Okay. I went on and talked to you, okay? So, you're a gypsy and Mexican. So, what is this like whole thing you're doing?
Why is that, Gypsy? Why are you ashamed of your own DNA to the point where you immediately have to skip or end the conversation when it's brought up? Is it so that your fans don't see the truth, don't know what you genetically are, and will not like you because of it? Because this whole fan base that you've built up of only liking you for being racist, a white racist, will come crumbling down once people know that you are not white, Gypsy. Now, once again for the Gypsy fans, could this all be mind trickery? Could it all be faked? Could this all just be fragmentations of my mind? Yes, and that's why it's a great thing. That's why it's a great thing that Gypsy went on video and went into full detail of his DNA.
So I'm like, my dad is 37% Russian, like the Caucasus, which is like northern Russia, and Turkish, my dad. And then he's part Indian, part the Balkans, part Greek and Albanian, part Spaniard, part Middle East, part southern Italy, part Central Asia South, and part Iranian Persian, 1%. That's my dad.
The exact same DNA as that I shown at the start of the video, so is it fake, Gypsy? Here's Gypsy matching with someone on omegle where he says it's stupid that the guy he matched with assumed he was brown, which he is. He says if someone's not a Arab or none of these other things, the only thing they can be is white.
You seem to take offense that you thought I was referring to you as a black person.
Take offense? I mean, not really. I mean, because I know it's not true. Like, to me, it's not offensive. It's just kind of stupid, you know?
What do you mean it's stupid?
Because it's stupid. Because you're saying, because people like you will say, and you're probably some idiot that talks shit. It's like, oh, you're not white enough or blah, blah, blah. But it's like, well, then what are you then? Because you're not you're not a Jew, not an Arab, you're not none of these other things. So the only thing left for you to be is white.
See, now, I'm not much of a biology guy, but I know that something is off with that logic. Then he skips and sits in silence like a little bitch.
Because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Here's a video of Gypsy threatening to someone up. Fuck! What the fuck did I just say? Here's a Gypsy... What the fuck? You see this, boys? This is the Gypsy voodoo curse. Holy shit, it's getting to me.
You fucked up, man. You fucked up. I don't know who the fuck you think you were, man. I really don't know who the fuck you... See you, I'll go to Vermont and find you. See, like other people, I wouldn't even have bothered. But for you, I'll do it. Because I want to hurt you. I want to hurt you real bad. Real fucking bad. But you're a joke. You're a fucking joke. You're not a white nationalist. You're not a fucking national socialist. You're just a dumb fucking hillbilly. That's all you are. I'm a white nationalist. I'm a national socialist. You're not. You'll never be one. You'll always be a wannabe. Period. End of story.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't think that's true. Here is another person calling Gypsy Asian and Indian.
You're white.
Yeah.
You're white?
Yeah.
I mean, you look kind of like Asian or Indian.
I look Asian or Indian. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. That's a first.
But Gypsy, it's literally true. It's literally a fact. You quite literally said, you yourself, you said that you're part Asian and part Indian. Here's Gypsy telling someone that he hates them for not being white, that he wants them to leave. Then when the guy tells Gypsy that Gypsy's not white, Gypsy says, actually, I am white. Then he says that he has the white skin and the white DNA, and that's what matters.
What's your problem?
I hate you
Why?
because you're not white.
You're not white.
Actually, I am white.
No.
Yeah.
You don't have the skeleton of a white.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that one of you low IQ is gonna tell me what a white person looks like.
You don't have the cheek.
You don't have the cheekbones. You don't have the cheekbones. Well, I have the white skin and I have the DNA, and that's all that matters. Dumbass. Yeah, it does. That's what matters.
Gypsy fans, alright? I understand that this is shocking to you.
Well, I have the white skin and I have the DNA.
But that's okay. That's okay. If you guys want to like him despite what he's done, and despite him lying about his DNA for years, feel free. But don't lie to yourselves. I wouldn't call myself a black man because I'm not black. So why are you calling someone white when they're not white? It just makes zero sense. In this video, he gets called a gypsy and not white, and his response is alright and...
Because you're a gypsy.
Alright, and?
You're not white.
Alright, and?
So... which is it, Gypsy? Which is it? You can't be both. Is Gypsy directly typing as his chat on Telegram asking, what's Someone replies, Abby is half. Gypsy replies, and is that a reason to be banned? Turns out that Abby is a young Mexican girl that Gypsy has in his chat and also followed on his Instagram account before he deleted it. A few days later, someone says in his chat that the description of the chat shouldn't say, preserve the white race for our kids. Gypsy replies with, there are no shut up. Directly after saying that Abby being half Mexican isn't a reason to be banned. It makes zero sense and completely contradicts himself. When Abby did finally get banned by Gypsy, he messaged her saying that it was because his girlfriend was uncomfortable with the both of them talking. So why the fuck is Gypsy still privately talking to underage girls to the point where his girlfriend has to ban them from his chat? And again, for anyone who wants to deny it being his account, here is Gypsy matching with a Puerto Rican girl on Omegle. He finds out she's 18 and says, oh, so you're still a kid? Then he goes on to say that he can't marry her because he's white, and that it would make him a race trader, and that she can be a side girlfriend to his European white wife, and that having kids with her will pollute his genes.
Puerto Rico.
Huh?
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? How old are you?
Just turned 18 too.
Oh, so you're still a kid too, basically.
That sounds stupid. I'm not really smart.
I sound stupid. You sound like that girl, what's her name? Sophia, what's that woman's name?
Sophia Vergara.
That's it! She's hot, I like her.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. I can't marry you because I'm white, and if I married you, it would make me a race trader. So I cannot. I could have you as a side girlfriend, though. And you would be a side girlfriend to my European white wife. I can't let my I can't pollute my genes. I have to keep it European. So I can't do that. But I could totally have fun. But beyond that, I can't do it. Yeah, look back. You could be like a dirty little secret though, which is totally fine.
And before I leave you, are you actually serious about this?
Yeah.
That ass?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%?
Gypsy, first off, you view girls who are 18 as still kids. That is not a good look when you've been confirmed to be texting 14 and 15-year-old girls. He says that he doesn't want to pollute his genes, quote-unquote, but here he is pictured with all of his white-skinned girlfriends. So it just doesn't make sense, does it really, Gypsy? Are you against it or not? Because you'd be contradicting yourself if you was to, quote-unquote, pollute DNA with your Mexican, Indian, and Turkish DNA. Legal purposes once again. This is all facts. Thought I'd include this little message of Gypsy saying, I told you about the Asian girls. Their pussies are horizontal. I don't know about that. Also, this is completely public information. This is not private information. This isn't a dox. I'm not going to give you the address or anything like this. This is simply just a picture of his house. So if you go on Google Maps and you look at his house, you can actually see that there is a tarot card reading sign on the front of the fucking house. Someone from the Gypsy Crusader Exposed page actually drove past his house a few days ago, and the sign is still there. So moving on to a Facebook post from someone saying that during a Black Lives Matter demonstration, it says that Gypsy's mom came out the house chanting no Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. And as you can see, it's the same house, the same tarot card reading sign, and that is Gypsy's mom. In the post, they describe his mom as a Latino lady. This, you can't make any of this up. This is fucking crazy. I can't believe that I even have to explain this shit. Since this is clearly some kind of weird kind of black magic voodoo, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean looking ass, kind of fucking some fucking voodoo shit going on, you know what I'm saying? I got in contact with a fortune teller, whose channel you can view below in the description, and he's going to give us an insight into this situation.
Oh no, I see a gypsy. Someone's gypsy mother. Dark magic. Dark magic. Putting curses on white people. To think Gypsy Crusader is white so he could say online for fame. This is dark spell casting. This is evil. His mother's a
Thank you, Gnome Truther, for the kind words and great insight into the situation. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out his channel, check down below. Here's screenshots of where someone's joined Gypsy's chat and sent a picture of a hand and asked if he's white enough to be allowed there. Everyone told him no, called him a Turk, quote unquote, and then banned him after he revealed the full picture, showing that it was actually Gypsy's hand. So, Gypsy's too dark to be in his chat, but owns the chat. Here's Gypsy getting asked by a complete random on Omegle if he's white or Indian.
What's up?
What's up, man? Are you white or are you Indian?
I'm white.
Here's Gypsy telling someone that he's a
Like, don't take this negatively, but, like, Inglorious Bastard, one of those fucking, commanders.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like, a little bit.
Isn't that convenient? You know what I mean? Because in a way, well, not in a way, I am
a Mexican, Indian, Romanized, Greek, Middle Eastern, and Iranian nat. I don't know about you guys, but something just doesn't really add up with that. Gypsy coming across a guy butt-ass naked on his stream stroking his fucking dick. He clipped it and posted the uncensored video to 14,000 people.
Oh my God.
So Gypsy, knowing that all these young girls are in his chats, on his pages, has now posted a video of a grown-ass man stroking his fucking bare dick. Here's Gypsy now being known as the pedophile by random people online.
That's about it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were the
No, definitely not.
Here's Gypsy being called an Arab by another complete fucking random.
Oh, hell no. You ugly Arab. Ew.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm white, but here's the thing.
Here's a clip of Gypsy trying to impress young girls on Omegle by taking his mask off, and then the girls just laugh at him. It's fucking awful. It's embarrassing. Just watch it.
Can you wait for a second? Because, I've been wanting to take this mask off, but I don't want to take it off unless I see, like, some pretty girls or something. Because at least that way, it might get a good reaction. Yeah? Alright, cool. Oh, that's so much better. Thanks. There you go.
I just wanted to make this part 2 just to debunk Gypsy's defense, kind of explain to his fans that if you're going to continue to like Gypsy, which you totally can, that's entirely your own decision. Just know that he's a that isn't white. While speaking out against race mixing, he's openly doing it with young girls that are white. Some of his fans are genuinely mentally ill and genuinely dedicate their entire life to him. They build shrines of him on TikTok surrounded by fucking candles. If so many people who match with an If so many people who match with him on Omegle can visually see that he's not white, how do his fans who've watched him every day for years still think that he is? So many people can just visually see something, and you can't, even when given evidence? That's something you need to sort out with yourself. I don't know if Gypsy's mom has put some kind of like voodoo black magic tarot card spell on everyone to not see reality, but the proof is there. Gypsy, once again, no matter what you try to do, whether you try to dox or me, nothing will stop people knowing the truth about you. I don't care about having a target on my back. I've had a target on my back for years. This doesn't change anything. So for anyone who's asking yourself, why did TJ come back after all this time just to release these videos, just to do this? Because it's worth it. It's worth it despite my situation and despite the target on my back and despite everything that's happened to me. It's worth it to speak the truth in a way, legally, to make everyone aware of the truth. I think that's it for the Gypsy saga. Next week, I'm going to drop a little gaming compilation of like my funniest moments over the years.
Are you...
Nice, orange, nice.
Who's orange? Are you retarded? Are you stupid? Was that sarcasm?
So if anyone's interested, keep an eye out for the video next week. May. Sin.
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I? What do I look like?
Not white.
How about, okay, what are you then?
I'm white.